Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the SPURS. Saturday NBA, we got 7 games on the board. Unfortunately, I'm only going to go through the first one, the afternoon game. We got a loaded college basketball live show. We're going through 20 games in the morning, so I don't have time to do any more, but I'll post my bets on the website for it. But I'm going to go through the Bulls-Clips game in this one. As far as Friday night, I had a green night, but it was only a few dollars. I think it was, real quick, I think I went 3-2. I know I finished in the green, but it was slightly in the green. The Bucks needed to pull that out. It would have been a nice night if the Bucks won. Unfortunately, Lakers pulled it out at the end. But still, green night is a green night. I'll take it. Let's move on to Saturday. Got a lot of basketball this weekend. Let's go.
Welcome to the SPURS. The SPURS. SPURS. Hey, get the SPURS.
All right, so like I said, we're talking Bulls on the road in LA to play the Clips here. Clippers laying 7.5 points at home, and the total sitting at 221.5. Let's take a quick look at the spreadsheet, and according to the model, we should see a 3-point Clips win. Final score 114-111 Clips. Injuries and inactives, and we'll start with Chicago, and we've got nobody on the injury report for the Bulls as of right now. I'm recording this after 2 a.m. Eastern time. As of right now, nobody on the report. On the Clippers side, we got some names here. James Harden, questionable. Paul George, questionable. Kawhi Leonard, questionable. Russell Westbrook is going to miss another one. He's been ruled out. Betting trends on the Chicago side are looking pretty good here. 8-5 against the spread in their last 13. 10-3 against the spread in their last 13 on the road. And 5 in a row as road dogs. 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 as road dogs. So really nice looking trends for the Bulls. On the Clippers side, really not nice looking trends. 3-9 against the spread in their last 12 and just 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 at home. After seeing those trends, we should probably just cut the video off now and go bet Chicago. Now we're going to take a look, but let's just say we're heavily leaning towards the Bulls before we even look at anything here. So let's match these two teams up on the court. We'll start with some overall net efficiency numbers. Now, if we pull up the numbers from the full season, obviously the Clippers are a much stronger team, 6th to 20th, with the stronger schedule too. So Clippers have actually played the stronger schedule in the season as well, but we're not interested in the full season numbers. Let's pull up the numbers from the last 10 games, and now we're looking at 15th to 19th in favor of Chicago. And during that span, the Bulls have actually played a slightly stronger schedule as well. So Chicago's been playing better basketball than the Clips straight up recently. We'll start with the matchup for the Bulls offense, and Chicago's basically got the edge across the board here. Maybe they don't get to the foul line. Clippers are just 7th in defensive free throw rate in the last 10, but the Clips are going to have trouble creating turnovers here. They're going to have trouble keeping the Bulls off the offensive glass. Good start to the handicap for the Bulls here. Shot zones for the Bulls offense. As we know, Chicago does their damage from inside the 3-point line. There's really no zone where the Clips have good defensive numbers in the last 10 games. 20th against the long mid-range shot, 23rd against the short mid-range shot, 24th at the basket. So whatever the Bulls are trying to do offensively in this game, they should have success doing it against the Clippers defense that, based on how they've been playing recently, really struggling to stop any offense from doing anything. I do have one good angle for the Clips defensively, so if you are betting the Clippers, I do have something for you here. Bulls do not have a fast break at all. In fact, on the full season, they're dead last, 30th in transition frequency. No team has run fewer fast breaks than the Chicago Bulls this year. The reason that's a positive angle for the Clippers, that's probably been the weakest spot of the Clippers defense this whole season. So it's nice for the Clips to be seeing a team that doesn't run a fast break. But overall, I'd say it's a favorable matchup for the Bulls offense. Now on the other side of the court, we got the Clippers offense, really dead even across the board here. Clippers should definitely get some trips to the foul line, but other than that, these two units are pretty evenly matched in the last 10 games. Shot zones for the Clips offense. Clippers have been shooting the mid-range shot really well. In fact, it's about the only thing that offense is doing well right now. Clips are pretty much top 10 in frequency and efficiency from both the long and short mid-range shot. But Chicago's got decent defensive numbers against those two zones. I mean, not elite, but they're average to slightly above average. So I wouldn't exactly call that an angle for the Clips. The weakness of Chicago's defense had been the 3-point line, but if we pull up numbers from the last 10 games, opponents are shooting just 33.3% against the Bulls from above the break in the last 10. That's 4th best in the NBA. We just saw Chicago go on the road into Golden State. That was on Thursday night. They held the Warriors to just 11 for 42 from three, 26.2%. Clippers really don't have good-looking three-point shooting numbers recently. If this Bulls perimeter defense was able to go on the road to Golden State and keep the Warriors in check from three, I don't see any reason to doubt them here against the Clippers. Overall, as far as betting this game, how do we not take the Bulls here at 7.5? A team that continues to cover the number on the road. It's a pretty favorable matchup for them on paper. Clippers really haven't been playing well. They haven't been covering at home. In fact, this line being all the way up at 7.5 kind of sketches me out a bit. I mean, with Harden, Paul George, and Kawhi all questionable, I'm down to play the Bulls at plus 7.5 if all three play. So I took it. If one of them sits, I think I have great value. But like I said, this is definitely a sketchy line. So I'm on the Bulls. I already bet it. I posted in the Discord. Give me Chicago plus 7.5. I didn't take the money line as of yet, but underdogs do tend to win outright in these weekend afternoon games. You've probably heard me say that 1,000 times. Definitely feels a bit square. Feels like a public dog, but I'm going to be on the Bulls in this one. Like I said, don't have time to make videos for the other games. We are growing fast, though. By this time next year, we should be able to cover every single game. Staff's growing fast. Things are going great. Thank you for this continued support. I'll post on the website the other NBA bets that I have. College basketball live show, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. We're going through 20 games. It's a loaded college basketball slate. If you're able to make it, would love to see you in the comments. If you want my top bets, parlays of the day, or you'd like to join our Discord, head over to KyleKirms.com. The information's right there on the homepage. Let's have ourselves a great weekend. Remember to bet responsibly, and I'll talk to you in the Discord.